Strung Hannah by Robert Chantler. This week, Neighbourhood Watch.
I have to go early today, Tony. Is that okay?
Whatever, I don't mind. I can't be asked to mind. Why, by the way?
Someone's coming to view next door.
Oh, is that why you went home early yesterday?
And the day before, yes.
How do you know when the appointments are?
I bribed the estate agents to let me know in advance.
But why bother? It's not like they're buying your home.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad because we wouldn't be there to suffer them. But the Deerhursts are lovely people. And I don't want a bad sort living next door to us because we're not moving.
So, what do you do?
Put them off, lie to them, or act mental. I ran round the front garden in the nude on Tuesday, screaming all sorts of gibberish. They fled faster than a bishop from a brothel's raid.
You'll get arrested, you will.
It's fine. Most of the street was still at work. And anyway, they're used to me. If I don't like the look of people today, I'll do it again.
Oh dear.
Oh, I don't like the look of them. Okay. Oh! The end of the world is nigh! Save yourselves! Save yourselves!
Get off me! Get away from me!
Mrs. Spencer?
You know her?
She lives at number 23.
Oh my God! Come on, dear. We're leaving.
Another commission gone.
You'll get paid? Oh no!
Hannah, inside, now.
Oh!
This is not role play. Inside.
But...
Now!
Look, I...
Go to your room. Is my wife bribing you to tell you when people are coming to see next door so she can act like a nutter and put them off? I should report you.
Every time she screws one up, I lose a potential sale. And that's commission. 3 times this week.
How much is she paying you?
£100 each time. Cash.
Right. Is anyone coming tomorrow?
Yes.
Have you told her yet?
No, I ring the morning of the appointment.
Right, I'll give you £200 if you don't tell her.
Deal.
And if you take bribes from my wife again, I'll report you. Right, you're getting a spank bottom.
Oh yeah?
I'll stop thinking about the weekend. You've been very naughty. I know what you've been doing. The poor Deerhursts are trying to sell their house and move down to the sea, and you're sabotaging buyers. It's selfish, and it's totally wrong, and you should go around there and apologise, but I'd rather you didn't, because I'm so ashamed of you doing such a thing, I don't want them to know.
I only did it to stop undesirables moving in next door. Don't be cross with your little Hannah.
All right, it stops now. Clear?
Okay.
Right. I saw your histrionics today from across the street. Goodness sake, is the idea of a new neighbour really upsetting you that much?
Yes! How did they slip through the net? Why didn't the estate agents tell me they were coming?
I told him not to.
Tim!
And stop peeping through the curtains like a nosy old bat. Give them some privacy.
I only want to know who our new neighbours are. I don't want some nutters moving in.
Oh, heaven forbid.
They haven't come and said hello. They're suspicious.
They haven't moved in yet. Give them a chance.
They might be noisy or weird or something.
Yes, and they might be very nice people like the Deerhursts were.
I'm going to go and say hello.
No, you're not. You will stay here until they've settled in.
But...
Stay.
I'm not a dog.
Just stop obsessing about them. Ever since the lorry came, you've been sat there. You can't see much through the hedge anyway, so why are you wasting time?
A glimpse is better than nothing.
Just
because I actually care who moves into the street.
Well, I care, but not so much that I sit by the window spying on them.
Well... Oh, what am I doing? If I go upstairs to our bedroom, I'll be able to see over the hedge.
Hannah! Oh, for God's sake, why do I bother?
She looks a bit suspicious. She's glancing round.
Probably saw our curtains twitch and wondering what we're doing.
Oh, look, that must be the partner. He looks suspicious too.
Does he?
Oh, who's interested now?
Damn, you've infected me with your nosiness. He looks perfectly normal to me.
Yes, well, compared to the elbow patch wearing beardo weirdo, You work with in the lab. He probably does.
My colleagues are fine. OK, one or two of them look like serial killers, but they're really nice.
They might be noisy. They might be criminals.
They might be very nice people.
Like the Deerhursts.
Maybe.
They were good neighbours. They kept themselves to themselves.
They did, and they put up with your bouts of histrionics and screaming every time a spider ran across the carpet.
Well, I don't care whether you approve or not, but when they're settled in, I'm going to go round and say hello.
All right, but make sure you do let them settle in.
I will. I'll wait until the removal lorry's gone.
Yes?
I'm Hannah. I'm your next door neighbour.
Oh, right. Well, thank you for making yourself known so soon.
Pleasure. I see you have a goat.
Yes. What's it got to do with you?
Oh, no, I don't mind. I have a teenage son.
I'd rather have a goat.
Well, they both eat everything in sight, cost a fortune, and leave a mess everywhere.
Darling, phone.
Oh, might be something important. I'd better goat. Go. See you later.
Yes, I have a feeling I might.
There's no one on the phone.
I know, I just wanted you to leave the man alone.
He has a goat. And there's a couple of chickens too.
So?
What does he want with a goat and chickens?
Well, I'll go out on a limb here. Milk and eggs?
Satanism? Voodoo?
Oh, for God's sake.
He was strange. He had mad eyes and a threatening demeanour.
Well, you turned up on his doorstep 5 minutes after he moved in and commented on his goat.
Well, you mark my words, there's something not right about our new neighbour, and I intend to find out what they're up to. I wonder what his wife's like. I bet you she's a widow too.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Hannah from next door.
Oh, yes, John said you came round earlier.
Yes?
Well, I'm Sarah. Now, will that be all?
Do you mind if I come in?
Yes.
Why, what are you hiding that you don't want me to see?
Nothing.
Well, why can't I come in?
Because we like our privacy, and we decide who comes into our home. Now, if you don't mind...
I'm on to you and your husband.
Really? Goodbye.
Oh, come on, Tim. I said sorry.
I told you not to disturb them, and you did. You're like a child told not to push a button who goes right ahead and pushes it. Now they both think, well, God knows what they think. What you do reflects on the whole family, you know, not just you. I could go round there and try and explain, but I think we've probably ruined any chance of having a good relationship with them now.
We don't want a relationship with people like that.
People like what? They haven't done anything.
Well, I don't care what you think. I'm convinced they're up to no good, and I intend to find out what they're up to.
Oh, come on, darling, forget about them. How about we have,
I'm not in the mood. Oh, I'm stressed about the new neighbours. I've got a headache.
Would it help if I crushed up an aspirin and put it on my willy?
No!
All right, but don't make yourself ill over the new neighbours. I've seen you do it before, 5 years ago when the Hunters moved in, and it nearly put you in the mental hospital.
I won't get like that.
Well, I hope not. Now, we're not going to have sex, let's get some sleep. Lack of sleep is not good for the mental state either.
Sorry, Han, but I'm with Tim on this. How likely is it that you'd have Satanists living next door? My friend Jenny's got goats. She isn't weird.
Look at the evidence, though.
What evidence?
I go round to say hello and he gets really defensive.
Well, I don't expect he was expecting you to complain about his goat. You probably had bad experiences before.
All right, well, how about how twitchy they were? Always glancing round while they were moving in.
They probably saw your curtains twitching.
Well, Tim told me off yesterday. I think it's very unfair. We need a neighbourhood watch scheme. That's what we need. I could coordinate it, and then I could legitimately inquire.
Are you telling me you're so obsessed with what your neighbours might be doing that you'd set up and run a neighbourhood watch scheme just to be in with a chance of satisfying your curiosity?
Oh, yeah.
And what if you do? and you find that they're not sacrificing goats and chickens to the Dark Lord.
Well, with a threat gone, I'll just disband the scheme.
What if the other residents don't want the scheme disbanded? They're generally very popular.
Well, we'll cross that path when we come to it.
Sorry to interrupt, but I overhear. I had a bad experience with new neighbour once. He moved in flat upstairs and lots of noise and banging. He never answer door when I knock and he never say hello. You know what he was doing?
No.
He was killer.
Oh my God.
Obviously, some people end up with undesirable people moving in next door to them, Han. But that doesn't mean your new neighbours are bad because Anya had a bad experience.
What friendly neighbours we have first. Hannah, now Tim.
I am sorry about my wife. Thanks for asking me in. I just wanted to explain that she can be a bit crazy, but I promise you she won't be spying on you anymore.
Thank you. Tim, look, behind the curtains.
Hannah, do you want to come out from behind the curtains?
How do you know it's me? Oh, whoops.
Before you opened your mouth? Your shoes.
Damn, I knew I should have worn my slippers.
Come out.
Hello?
What are you doing behind the curtains? Leaving our French doors open does not constitute an invite. I should call the police and have you done for trespassing.
Go on then. The police all know me round here.
Yep, not helpful.
Oh, whoops.
What's going on? Oh, Hannah, what are you doing here?
Just being neighbourly.
Really? Well, we have plans for this evening, so I'd appreciate it if you'd both really clear off.
So much for your promises, Tim.
I know. Even I didn't think she'd go this far. I'm really sorry.
As we're here, you'd probably like us to stay for dinner.
Hannah, come home right now.
I'm not a child.
Then stop behaving like a child.
I hope this is important, Mrs. Spencer. Calling me at such short notice. You know it is highly unusual for an inspector to drop in on a member of the public at home.
It is. Well, as you know me so well, I thought...
You'd take advantage.
Yes, I mean...
What do you want?
I want to set up a neighbourhood watch scheme.
Ah, that's very public-spirited of you.
Would I be able to make my neighbours let me get into their house? Or put them under surveillance?
No, it's not a Nosy Parker's scheme.
Oh, I see. Well, I won't bother then.
What's brought on this sudden civic-mindedness?
My new next-door neighbours are up to no good.
How do you mean?
I think they're serial killers or maybe devil worshippers. They have a goat and they're really defensive when I went round to say hello.
A goat is hardly evidence of devil worship. My new boss has a goat, for instance, and he's a lovely chap.
I know they're a bad sort. I have an instinct.
But what you need is evidence. If you get evidence, then you feel free to let me know.
Sorry about my wife, Inspector. You know how she is when she gets an idea in her head.
Oh, yes. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Inspector.
Thanks.
I'll see myself out.
Hannah? Hannah? What do you think you're doing?
Shh!
Why are you peeking through their cat flap?
I went to see into the kitchen. I didn't get that far the other day.
Right, come home at once. This is ridiculous.
Why won't you believe me?
Because I know you.
Come on, let's go back down this side alley.
Okay. No, his car's pulled up.
Oh, great now. I'll get done for trespass too.
He will if you don't shut up. Hide behind the bin.
He's opened the garage door.
He's opening his boot.
He's gone into the garage. Quick.
Okay. So we're back on the road now, so we're safe.
Look, I saw someone's feet. He's dragged a body into the garage.
What?
There might be another body on the back seat.
Oh, God.
Oh!
What? Don't scream, he'll hear you.
Quick, hide behind the hedge.
Hello? Are you all right? Anyone there?
There's a travelling rug on the back seat.
Ooh, sign of a serial killer, definitely.
Don't be funny. Poking out from under the rug was a...
Oh, come on, the suspense is killing me.
a bony arm.
Rubbish.
No, go and have a look.
I don't know why I'm entertaining your ridiculous ideas, but all right.
Well?
It's a medical school skeleton. How many humans die with plastic rivets holding their fingers to their hand?
Maybe that's what he wants you to think.
All right, I didn't see anyone's feet disappearing to his garage, and he's obviously tried to cover the skeleton so it wouldn't panic people like you. Now come on, come inside, we'll have dinner, I'll give you a nice massage, and you can put all those horrible thoughts out of your head, okay?
Oh, all right. But I am right. Just wait and double lock the doors tonight and put the windows on the catch. Hello? Hello? You left your front door open. Oh well, now's my chance to nose around. This all looks very normal. Oh, I'm trapped!
Hannah!
Tim!
What do you think you're doing? After the other day? Get home at... Oh no, they're coming up the path. Upstairs.
Well, not been going out again tonight, so I thought I'd lock it.
Good idea.
Yes.
Now, bedtime, I think.
Yes.
Quick, in the loo.
I'll just pop into the bathroom first.
Oh no, the bedroom.
But...
The walk-in wardrobe, quick.
Oh, this is rapidly becoming a farce. Can you see through the slits?
Yes.
Come on then, big boy. I can't wait any longer.
Nor me, oh yeah.
Achoo!
Did you sneeze?
No,
I didn't.
it came from the wardrobe.
All right, darling, I'll handle this. What the hell?
Tim? Hannah?
Hello. We've just been to Narnia. Wasn't so much up there, so we came back.
Look, we're not peeping Toms.
Or Tim's.
Yeah, it's not funny, darling. I saw Hannah sneak into your hall when you left the door open and followed her in to take her home, but then we heard you coming and we didn't want to get caught again, so we just ended up hiding in here.
This is trespass. I should charge you both.
Please don't. We promise we'll never come round here again. Promise?
I'll think about it. Now the pair of you, get out of my house.
Darling, come away from the window.
I'm on guard. Serial killers always go out in the night and dispose of their bodies.
Oh,
Tim! There's a police car pulled up outside with flashing lights. Look!
Oh, yes, so there is. They've probably come to arrest us for trespassing.
Look! 2 big officers getting out. Uniform too.
Did you ring them?
No! You confiscated my mobile. And you haven't let me out of your sight all evening.
Well, all right, I admit. Look, they're ringing the doorbell.
Told you. The door's opening. I can't see the look on his face from this angle. Damn.
They're taking him.
He was still dressed at 1 in the morning?
Maybe he goes to bed late.
They're putting him in the back.
And off they go.
Oh my God, where is his wife?
Maybe it was her body you saw being dragged into the garage.
Oh, so you believe me now then?
Well, I don't want to, but I don't know now.
Well, thank you for admitting I was right, darling.
Well, if the police have got him, he won't be creeping into the house and killing us. So can we have the window open properly, and can you come to bed? Mr. Tiddles is asking where you are. You know how short-sighted he is.
All right, but I won't be able to sleep now.
Oh, I will if you will.
Morning, Tim.
Oh, good morning.
What? Oh, well, I tried.
No, it's just, well, I'm surprised to see you back, after the doings in the night,
Oh, those.
Hmm.
Well, enough said, I think. See you and Hannah later.
Oh my God. Darling? Darling?
She was up at the window last night when the police car came. I know she and Tim saw you go off in it. I wonder what they're thinking.
Probably that I got done for devil worship or something.
Was that Tim I saw you talking to?
Yes.
Did he ask?
Yes.
Did you tell him?
No, it's none of his business. I just said I'd send them both later. Funny, actually, thinking what the ideas they might have now. I did laugh to myself as I came in with the milk.
We don't need to plan anything now, do we? We can just leave them with their crazy thoughts for a bit longer.
So he wouldn't tell you anything about last night?
No, I told you, he just said, enough said. And then he said he'd see us later and he laughed a sinister laugh.
So the skeleton was real?
No, I was 4 years at uni in biomedical sciences and I know a pretend skeleton when I see one. Real skeleton's yellow as the bone dies. They're not porcelain white with plastic rivets for cartilage.
Well, I don't care what you think. Enough's enough. We don't pay our taxes to have the police arrest serial killers and devil worships and let them go the next day. And where's the goat lately? Have you seen the goat?
I think we might have heard something if they'd sacrificed their goat.
Well, where is it then?
I don't know, but...
But you're sure there's a perfectly innocent explanation? Well, I'm not. And I'm phoning the inspector.
Why not get a blue lamp for your porch? I'm here often enough.
Look, I know this is second time I've called you, but we have evidence now. You know, you did say if I had evidence, I should call you, didn't you?
Yes, I did, didn't I? All right, why don't we go next door, right now, and put an end to this?
Yes, come on.
I'll come too, just for the ride.
Chief Superintendent, good afternoon, sir.
You know him?
Sorry, did you say Chief Superintendent?
Yes, he's our new boss. Well, well, I am very sorry to trouble you. We'll go now.
Look, I know what this is about. Why don't you all come in?
Leave the front door open.
All right.
Oh, hello, Inspector.
You're alive?
Of course.
Mrs. Spencer is well known to us, sir. She is known to nude sleepwalk.
Ah, Hannah Spencer. Oh, I didn't realise she was Hannah Spencer. Should have guessed. I've seen the files.
It's all right, Mrs. Spencer. He really is a police officer.
Let me speak, I'll be more rational. Hannah thinks you and your wife are some pair of weirdos, devil worshippers, serial killers. Heavens knows what she thinks. Perhaps you could put her mind at rest on the following points.
Go on.
She thought you were evasive when she came to say hello after you moved in. I told you just wanted your privacy, but she was insistent that you were hiding something, especially after your wife wouldn't let her in. That's why she sneaked into your house. She thinks you had a goat for sacrifice, and its absence means you've killed it. She thinks she saw you drag a body into the garage, and she thinks the skeleton in your car is real. And then we both saw you drive off in a police car in the middle of the night, and without your wife.
Oh, Hannah, you watch too many murder mysteries. The goat is fine. She's on loan to another farm to be serviced.
Oh.
I work as a volunteer trainer for the Red Cross. I dragged an old Resusciani into the garage and the skeleton, which was hidden under a travel rug. Was a training one too. How did you see it?
I was nosing in your car.
I see. Well, I'll overlook the trespassing and the nosiness. Lastly, I was taken away in the middle of the night. An emergency arose and I was required at the station, and they sent a driver for me and two of my colleagues to brief me. That's why I was dressed when they arrived, which I'm sure you noticed.
Yeah?
Yes, so I am not a serial killer or an unsavoury character, and my wife and I do not have bodies in the garage or black magic rituals in the lounge, okay?
All right. I got the wrong end of the stick. I'm sorry, but when the last neighbours moved in, I went to say hello before the removal lorry left, and they asked me in for tea.
Look, I know he got off to a ropey start.
It's all right, Tim. Just don't keep coming round unannounced to nose about. If we want you over, we'll invite you, OK?
Yes, I think that's fair.
Well, you must come to us.
Thank you. Well, maybe one evening when we've nothing else to do.
Well, we'll be going now.
See you soon, sir.
Inspector?
Well, I'll see you next time I go sleepwalking, Inspector.
Please don't.
You have been listening to Nanu Chumber as Hannah, Robert Chantler as Tim, Caroline Palmer as Karen, Danny Maynard as John, Philippa Stuart as Sarah, Joe Maynard as the Inspector, Sue Ford as Anya, Robert Hardy as the estate agent, and Joe Adams as the buyer. Highly Strung Hannah was recorded by Martin Clark, produced and directed by Robert Chantler, and was a Free Theatre Company production.